Mhm.
But one of the things that I see as a common thread among people who are dealing with burnout and struggling to find that kind of nervous system off ramp, that ability to be still is, yes, they have cultivated the muscle memory to overwork, but they have not yet cultivated the muscle memory of stillness. And so
Yeah.
that's one of the first things that I'm like, okay, we have to find a way to integrate 5 minutes of breath work, 5 minutes of journaling that maybe can increase to 6 next week and then to 10 until you need it, until you're like, I can't start my day until I journal or I sit in silence or I sit and breathe and center myself. And I think
Mhm.
what's going to be so interesting and I'm excited for it, even though it is scary because a lot of people are being forced to be still,
Yeah,
not by choice, like it's
exactly.
being forced. But if they can seize it as an opportunity
Yeah.
to deepen some of these personal practices in that stillness,
Mhm.
that's where the answers are. And I
Yeah.
know it sounds kinda like, "What?" But it's true, like, you ask me, "Well, how Amanda, how are you, planning to leverage AI?" And I'm like, "Girl, I don't know." But what I
Mhm.
do know is when I do my sound bath in the morning, I get still and I journal and pray and I ask God for guidance, I hear things that are like, you know, I get ideas, I get nudges for
Yeah.
direction. Literally, I wrote this book. Then our elected officials, changed office and things
Mhm.
started changing. And I think the environment for speaking and sharing my message dramatically shifted overnight. And so I
Yeah.
was out for a year doing the book, and I'm just like, okay, well, I need to do something else with this. And I literally got like, it was during, I'm listening to a sound bath, I'm journaling, and I get, this idea like, why don't you train to facilitate these since they
Mhm.
help you so much? Like, why don't you see how you can share this with others? And I just followed that nudge. And what I will tell you in this moment is getting getting the guidance that was only available to me in stillness
Mhm.
has given me a pathway to re-engage with my own audience and expand my audience IRL, right?
Yeah.
But also in a new, deeper way. And it's
Mhm.
something about having a modality that people can just submit to. They don't have to
Mhm.
do anything because 'cause they're tired, right?
Yeah.
They just need to receive. It's just
Right.
been so powerful. So it's sounds counterintuitive to say that, like, I feel like AI and this rest era or this kind of slower era that many of us are going to be forced into,
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna force us inward and force us to be still or, similarly in some ways to what people experienced during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I think out of that, we're gonna see a more, I don't know, like a more authentic version of ourselves than we even knew was there.